Welcome back to Week 9 of our Broncos franchise journey here in Madden 24. After a gut-wrenching overtime loss to the Steelers and a busy trade deadline, we're gearing up for a crucial road matchup against the Detroit Lions. Both teams have faced their fair share of challenges this season, struggling with consistency and failing to string together consecutive wins. As the Lions vie for supremacy in the tightly contested NFC North, they'll be desperate to turn their fortunes around, especially after a demoralizing blowout loss to the Cowboys, a team we managed to defeat back in Week 6. The Lions' offense is spearheaded by quarterback Jared Goff, who has thrown for 12 touchdowns this season, but his primary target is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He has been nothing short of spectacular, currently ranked as the third leading receiver in the league. With 6 of Goff's touchdowns going to St. Brown, our secondary will have their work cut out for them in containing this dynamic duo. On the offensive line, the Lions have invested heavily, drafting young talent and building a formidable front anchored by Penei Sewell. Sewell is arguably the best right tackle in the league, providing Goff with crucial protection and opening up lanes for the run game. Our edge rushers Nate Gills and Brandon Glover will need to bring their A-game to penetrate this robust offensive line and apply pressure on Goff. Defensively, the Lions are led out by Aiden Hutchinson, who is having a standout season with 5.5 sacks. Now in his 4th year, Hutchinson is halfway to his first over 10-sack season, making him a significant threat that we must neutralize. The good news for us is the return of key players. Marvin Mims and Greg Dulcich are returning back from injury, and Mims' return is particularly vital since our offense struggled last game and the receiving corps underperformed, especially Kendrick Whitworth. With Mims back in the lineup, I'm hoping they would rejuvenate Whitworth's game, allowing him to stretch the field and create more scoring opportunities. As we prepare for this matchup, it's important to remember our position within the division. Currently sitting in 4th place, we are only a game and a half behind the leaders. Every game is crucial, and a win today will propel us back into contention. It's time to rally behind our guys and stay relevant in the divisional race. So let's get out there and execute our game plan. The Lions will receive to start, and we are underway here in Week 9. Deep in the end zone, and this will be a touchback. Stepping onto the field, Goff brings with him a wealth of experience and a set of skills that made him the cornerstone of Detroit's offense. Behind Goff is a strong offensive line anchored by Penei Sewell. Our defensive line will have their work cut out for them today as they look to penetrate this formidable line and apply pressure. We also have to be aware of the run as Gibbs with his first carry picks up a healthy gain of 6. A key piece to watch in our defensive lineup is Trayvon Washington. His presence in the middle of our defense will be vital in containing Gibbs, as this time Barrington met him only for a short gain. Needing 3 here. Gibbs a third time, swarmed and he doesn't get it. Trayvon Washington right on cue, met him before crossing the marker, and the Lions will open up with a 3-and-out. High kick for Lester Banks, who's on return duty today, and he won't get much. Stepping onto the field is our quarterback Spencer Bayer, looking to bounce back after a tough outing last game. Confidence is key, and a strong opening drive can set the stage for the rest of the game. We are looking for quick, efficient passes to build momentum and establish the rhythm on the ground. As the rookie Pryor paves the way for Banks to walk easily for a first down and more. Excellent job by the offensive line to start, especially Devin Pryor. Now right side, finds a crease and will net a positive gain for 5. Banks had a good finish in the last game, but overall not his best outing and will look to bounce back as well. As Bayer gets dropped in the backfield. Held on to the ball too long, and Frankie Louvu sniffs him out from his blind side. 3rd and long, scanning, throws, incomplete. Too strong for Dulcich, and the Broncos will open their drive with a punt as well. Lions will start from their own 36. Goff swings it out to Gibbs, breaks free but only able to pick up 1. Jahmyr Gibbs has been a part of all 4 plays in this Lions offense so far. Make it another, and he finds daylight and bursting through the defense for a first down. Gibbs' ability to find openings is evident early on, and our defense will need to adjust quickly to contain him. And now taking this back to the other side of the field and finding 5 more. It's usually power backs that hurt us, but today Gibbs is killing us with his elusiveness. Another throw, and there he is, Amon St. Brown with his first catch of the game. And we can't lose focus on him today at all. Needing 3, left side, taken down quickly. Nate Gill's out in coverage making plays, and the Lions will roll the dice. Going for it on 4th down. Goff throws outside, off the mark. Incomplete pass, and this Jahmyr Gibbs drive is wasted. Starting from the 40, Banks right side, good blocking, and a strong start to this drive with 8. Second and short, Bayer, quick throw, and a strike to Mims, fighting forward like he's 6'5", and muscling his way for a big gain. Welcome back, Mims. Oh, how much we missed you. And now a bullet into the chest of Courtland Sutton, and the Broncos are nearing the red zone. From the 22 on 1st down, Bayer with time, floating it wide open in the end zone, touchdown! Courtland Sutton invisible to the eyes of the defenders and left alone for an easy score. In his contract year, Courtland Sutton has truly elevated his game, emerging as our #1 target. His performance this season has been stellar, proving he's worth every penny of his future pay. Start of the second quarter, down by a score. Goff opens up with a pass, caught by Laporta and dragged down by Devin Bush. All checkdowns by Jared Goff so far, who has yet to test our secondary. He'll be forced to try it now. Goff scanning, can't find anyone downfield, and chased down by Nate Gills. Give him another one. That's 3 straight games with a sack and forcing another Lions punt. Up 7-0, looking for more. Banks jukes a man out of the backfield and able to make something positive out of that. And they'll need 8 to prevent the 3 and out. Banks again, this time on a screen, makes a move and maneuvers his way for a 1st down. This might be one of those games for him again. They are now 4 of 5 passing. Hand off to Mitchell, and he crashes into the party with a big gain of 9 on his first touch. Receivers all spread out on this play. Dulcich in the slot on his left side. Instead, he goes deep right side. Caught! Marvin Mims hauls it in and takes us inside the 10-yard line with a spectacular 33-yard gain. From the gun again. This time swung out to Banks, charging for the end zone, and he fumbles the football. Recovered by the Lions in a critical mistake in the red zone. And the chance to expand their lead will have to wait another drive, as the Lions picked up a few 1st downs leading to their 2-minute drive. As Goff's pass is dropped by Jamison Williams, and Goff only has 21 yards on 6 of 9 passing. He's been gun-shy of taking deep shots, as Gibbs only gets 1 on the carry. Odd decision to run it there and then line up quickly. They'll need a big play to continue this drive. Looking for a man downfield. Glover gets to him and the ball is loose. Picked up by the Broncos, and both teams end their drives with fumbles. And a great opportunity for the Broncos to build on their small lead. From the 15, 1st down. Bayer, left side, almost gave it back the other way, and still working on improving his accuracy. And now he's swallowed up in the backfield. Detroit sent pressure and a major loss of 7. Hendrick Whitworth in the slot on this play. Pressure again, and down he goes. The relentless Detroit defense gets to him once more, and forcing the field goal team to settle. And the kick by Fairbairn is up, and we now lead by 10. Still some time for the Lions to make something happen before the half. As this pass is broken up by Colvin, that's really the first time today Goff has taken a chance against one of our corners, but unsuccessful. And now pressure coming, and Goff has no choice but to spike it at the feet of Laporta. But the Broncos get one more chance at the end zone with this stop here. They go to the ground and stomp down immediately, and the Lions go 3 and out with plenty of time for the Broncos who still have 2 timeouts. Jack Fox with a high spiraling kick. Banks has a chance to return, but not much, only goes for 3. Under a minute, 2 timeouts. We've seen Bayer do more with less in these situations. Now he's feeling pressure, and the ball is thrown behind his receiver. Alex Anzalone with the interception, jetting for the end zone, and tracked down by Banks at the 6. Bayer felt the presence of Aiden Hutchinson coming and just did too much, resulting in his 2nd interception of the year. Final few seconds before the half. Goff, end zone, caught. It was ruled an incompletion, but the booth would overrule the ref's decision, and the Lions will go to the half only down by 3 on a poor decision by the rookie quarterback. I would categorize that as a poor half because we left so many points on the field and just simply not taking care of the football. Today we'll start it off with the Raiders currently leading over the Texans by 2 scores. Second-year running back Nick Burnett found the end zone on 1 of his 4 attempts. Chargers were on the road in the nation's capital, and it seems like no one in our division ever loses, as they secure their 6th win of the year on Herbert's 4 touchdowns. This means we'll need to keep pace and clean up that catastrophe of a first half to come away with this one, as the Broncos will lead out their offense to start it off. 1st and long after a holding penalty. Split back formation. Give to Dobbins left on a zone run. He catches the edge, gets a block, and barrels in for a 1st down. He scored twice the last 2 games and becoming the spark we need here to start the 3rd quarter. And now Banks will follow suit and picking up 3 more. On 2nd down, 2 receivers bunched up top. Give to Dobbins again, and a full head of steam for another 1st down. Excellent blocking again by Devin Pryor and our receivers, and the ground game is once again reliable. Dobbins now in the sidelines. Give is to Elijah Mitchell. He squeaks by and near the marker for another 9-yard gain. All of our running backs are eating today, and we'll gladly keep feeding them. But momentum will stall for a moment as the Broncos jump early. Correa in on the play on 2nd down. Up the middle, but unable to pick up the 1st down. Strictly on yards per carry, Banks has the lowest amount averaging today, and he's at 5 per carry. As Bayer's first throw on this drive is completed to Dulcich for a 1st down. Welcome back Greg Dulcich with a big reception there. 1 play later, Cortland Sutton matched up top one-on-one. SB3 goes his direction, connects, and walking into the end zone. Touchdown Cortland Sutton with his 2nd of the game. Bayer showed no fear aggressively attacking that one-on-one matchup, even after the interception before the half and the all-run approach on this drive. We wondered how Bayer would respond. Clearly he was not gun-shy. 17-7 game offset on 1st down. Goff boots left, throws and completed. Gabe Davis connects for the biggest yardage gain through the air for them. New set of downs, man in motion is Amon-Ra St. Brown. A little trickery here, and St. Brown able to wiggle his way for 3. Not much from him today, and the Lions are doing whatever they can to get the ball in his hands. Goff from the gun, swings this out quickly, and a great tackle there by the rookie Martin Hickson. Haven't heard or seen from him lately, so it's nice to see his impact on that play. Going with a screen, Gibbs picks up the 1st, but the flag is gonna drop them backwards for 10. Tough break, it's 3rd and very long. Screen again, but this time it's dropped by Gibbs. Rough sequence for the Lions in those last 2 plays, and the Broncos take over here starting in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Bayer drops, hits Dulcich, and he turns the corner. With his eyes aiming for the end zone, he gets dropped at the 3. Both our guys returning from injury have logged 30-plus yard receptions today. On 1st and goal, empty backfield, going to Dulcich again, but almost threw his 2nd interception. Need better awareness this close to putting the dagger on the game. Bunched up on 2nd down, running it with Banks, unable to find room, and the Lions take him down for no gain. 3 receivers on the right side. Bayer looking that way. Can't find anyone, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. Aiden Hutchinson with 6 sacks on the year, and he finally gets to Bayer in this game. Not exactly how we envisioned this drive to end, especially when we only needed 3 yards, but instead we only come away with 3 points. It's still only a 2-possession game with plenty of time for the Lions. Broncos send pressure on the first play, and they bring him down. Devin Bush, a heat-seeking missile fired in, and Goff had no chance. Pressure coming again. He takes a shot, broken up. Martin Hickson was the one disrupting the play once again, and a large mountain to climb here for the Lions. Now pressure from the left side, and Goff throws it out of bounds and just scared to try our dominant secondary. But the Lions, with 7:26 left on the clock, are going for it here on 4th down. St. Brown lines up on the numbers. Goff takes the snap, fires deep, swatted down. Tried St. Brown, but Barrington with excellent coverage there. Broncos will start at the 15. Bayer takes a big hit and still completed to Whitworth. Gain of 7, an excellent concentration there by Bayer, even with the pressure in his face. And now Banks gets a good block by Mirnes and will pick up the first down. One play later, needing 8 yards. Give this to Mitchell. He finds room, but the Lions wrap him up before crossing the goal line. 3rd and goal. Power run formation. Handoff. Banks. Touchdown! Lester Banks welcome back to the end zone, and the Broncos take a commanding lead here on the road. Just an impressive offensive performance. Not a perfect one, far from it in fact, but we needed a game like this where our offense can actually bounce back. As Goff connects with St. Brown. First time taking a chance deep, and it paid off. Ramsey's shaken up, but he just needed to be stretched out a bit. On 2nd down, they run a screen again. Gibbs gets blocked up front, jetting forward for another first down. That'll take the Lions to the 33, and Jared Goff is still below 100 yards passing today. He'll throw, and surpassing the century mark, and Sam Laporta takes this all the way to the 3. 1st and goal. Lions hurrying it up. Laporta in the slot. End zone. Touchdown! Jamison Williams, but it was a little too late at this point of the game, as the Broncos on their next drive burn out a ton of time, and they wrap it up here with a completion to Marvin Mims on 4th down. Great return game for him. And the Broncos finish it off here in Detroit with a huge win. They secure a decisive 26-14 victory over the Lions. Spencer Bayer had an eventful game. He threw for 2 touchdowns and overcame a tough interception right before the half. Aiden Hutchinson was a constant menace on the defensive line, recording just half a sack but exerting relentless pressure on Bayer, including on that play that led to the interception. Despite that, Bayer showed remarkable composure and resilience in the second half, making smarter decisions and accurate throws to lead our offense effectively. Lester Banks is back to his normal self in this one, surpassing 120 yards with a score. It sometimes feels like if Lester Banks is having a good day, we're probably going to win because he is the instrumental piece to our offense. Marvin Mims made a significant impact in his return, making a huge 33-yard catch, drawing defensive attention and allowing Courtland Sutton to thrive in one-on-one matchups, which Sutton capitalized on beautifully, finding the end zone twice and demonstrating why he's our #1 target. Defensively, we executed our game plan to perfection. We knew we had to get to Jared Goff, and our pass rush delivered. Even Penei Sewell allowed a sack, and Brandon Glover made a momentum-changing play on defense, forcing Goff to fumble and keeping the Lions' offense off balance throughout the game. As we celebrate this crucial victory over the Lions, it's essential to recognize the pivotal role that health played in our team's success with Mims and Dulcich returning. Throughout the season, we have to ensure our roster remains injury-free because it's paramount to our performance on the field. The road to the playoffs is challenging, and if we want to secure our spot and make a deep run, we need all of our guys to stay at 100%. Everyone in the AFC West got a win this week except the Chiefs, who are first, but they were on their bye. So this victory was crucial for us to stay in the AFC West race. However, not everything was perfect on offense. Kendrick Whitworth struggled, managing only 1 catch for 7 yards. His ongoing issues are becoming a concern, and we'll need to evaluate his role and make some tough decisions moving forward. He wasn't the only one struggling today. Amon-Ra St. Brown before the game was 3rd in receiving, and now Mike Evans has surpassed him after his frustrating day against our secondary. Our next challenge against the Colts will be a significant test. They have a formidable run-heavy backfield led by quarterback Anthony Richardson, and they have already beaten all other AFC West teams. For now, let's soak up this win and try to capture our first back-to-back next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm Monkey C, and I'm out.